Life is about movement and vitality. Don't let vein disease slow you down. Our cutting-edge procedures are minimally invasive with little to no downtime. Rediscover healthy, beautiful legs that keep up with your life. Regain your confidence and freedom to enjoy every moment. Choose Vein Clinics of Hawaii. Your journey to healthier veins start here.
Aloha, it's Yannika Yabyab, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. After 3 grueling weeks, House Republicans have elected a replacement for ousted Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Representative Mike Johnson of Louisiana is a lower-ranked member of the House GOP leadership team. He was unanimously elected today after being raised as a nominee on Tuesday. The appointment ends weeks of political chaos in the chamber's Republican majority. Johnson is known as being deeply religious and even-keeled with few enemies. He is also an ally of Donald Trump, who backed Johnson's bid for the gavel in a post to Truth Social this morning. Johnson previously rallied Republicans around Trump's legal effort to overturn the 2020 election results. With Johnson now Speaker, lawmakers are heading back to work to consider a House resolution in support of Israel in the war against Hamas. More today on the retired Big Island assistant police chief who was arrested after allegedly violating a restraining order over the weekend. According to police documents, a 41-year-old Hawaii Police Department detective restrained 57-year-old Mitchell Kanehailua Jr. when he tried to break into her home. Court records show that the detective and Kanehailua were in a relationship between 2016 and 2020, but she secured a restraining order against him in March. At about 5 Sunday morning, the detective woke up to find Kanehailua attempting to gain entry into her house. He was reportedly speaking to himself, kicking the door, and screaming vulgarities. The detective retrieved her police duty pistol from a safe in her bedroom and waited as 2 of her nephews moved in to subdue Kanehailua. When officers arrived, they found Kanehailua lying in the driveway, restrained by handcuffs the detective had grabbed from her police vehicle. A 16-year-old boy has been charged as an adult in connection with the shooting death of 17-year-old Miguel Agu Jr. The shooting occurred at Makaha Beach on May 21. Police said the 2 suspects in the case, 20-year-old Waylon K. Armstrong Kea and the 16-year-old boy, fled the scene in a Ford Focus driven by a 16-year-old girl. An 18-year-old woman was also in the vehicle at the time. Armstrong Kea allegedly burned the vehicle near the end of Waianae Valley Road several hours after the shooting. He was charged with second-degree murder, kidnapping, fourth-degree arson, and 2 firearm offenses on May 31. Following a waiver hearing on Tuesday, the 16-year-old boy was charged with second-degree murder and firearms offenses. A 58-year-old woman is in critical condition after her moped collided with a car near Kahe Point Beach Park in Nanakuli. Police said the woman reportedly exited the park at about 7:30 Tuesday morning, crossed both the eastbound lanes of Farrington Highway, and went over the Grass Center median. As she entered the 2 westbound lanes, she was struck by a vehicle and ejected onto the roadway. Honolulu Emergency Services responded and treated the woman before taking her to a hospital in critical condition. The 41-year-old man driving the other vehicle and his 41-year-old female passenger were not injured in the collision and remained at the scene. Police said speed, drugs, and alcohol do not appear to be contributing factors in the crash. Donald Trump has been fined again for violating a gag order in his civil fraud trial. Judge Arthur Engoron brought Trump up to the witness stand to testify about a comment he made to reporters earlier today. He was then fined $10,000 for speaking of a, quote, person who's very partisan sitting alongside the judge. It is the second time in less than a week that Trump was penalized for his out-of-court comments. Earlier this month, the judge ordered all participants in the trial not to comment publicly about his staff. The order was issued after Trump made a social media post about the judge's principal law clerk. That post stayed up on Trump's campaign website for weeks, prompting a $5,000 fine. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Call us at 808-585-2955 or visit our website at veinclinicsofhawaii.com to schedule your consultation.